Hi guys, Cam here. So, this is about AI, and before I begin, I just want to say please don't take it as in I'm saying don't do AI, don't do AI. Because I have spoken to a few people, and also I've seen on social media that some people are getting scared because of AI, and I can definitely understand why. Although, I also understand to me, I can see the benefits of artificial intelligence. I've played around with it a little. I've played around with Grok. And, to me, if I take artificial intelligence and I use my own mind and I mix the two, whoo, powerful. But what I can create can be so unique, very unique. I just want to say this because I've noticed a lot of what I always call identity theft, where people's actual, their persona is, they're already duplicating. I've seen a video on, for example, Lady Gaga. I've seen a video on quite a few different celebrities, and it doesn't seem real. Meaning, obviously, it's not real because it's AI, but it doesn't seem like it comes from that person either. I'll give you another example. I watch content of someone who's quite well known in the in the social circle, in the public eye. I watch some of their videos because I find them very interesting, and unfortunately there's so many videos now that I can't tell the difference. They do post content, but now I can't tell the difference which one's the one that they posted and what other people. So basically other people, because they're a well-known figure, people are taking their identity and pretending to be them. I'll give you another example. When I first started playing around with Grok, trying to figure out how AI worked, I took figures that were my heroes, like Marilyn Monroe and Bruce Lee and Nelson Mandela. The reason why I chose them is because they've passed away already. All I needed was a photo. Now the thing is, there's loads of photos of celebrities. There's loads of photos of people in the public eye. All I did is I jumped on social media. I got a photo of, or I went to the library. I actually remember going to the library to get photos of some of them. I jumped on social media and got pictures off the internet. That's all I did. And I just literally pressed a few buttons on the AI tool, whether, whichever one you're using. I use Grok, and it turned it into a video as if Marilyn Monroe was still with us today, or Nelson Mandela or Bruce Lee was still with us today. And I chose people that have passed away on purpose because I was trying to kind of figure out how this worked, and I posted people who were my heroes. Unfortunately, what I'm seeing now is, and even that can be questionable, because if it's not clear, somebody is maybe wondering okay, if you're not writing there, at the bottom, and it's clear that this person has crossed over. Yeah, the problem is that some people are taking just pictures, putting it through the, artificial intelligence. You just need a few buttons, that's it. And out comes a whole video. So this message is on just make sure that when you are listening to messages, it could even be something that I've said, for example, because it's another thing, people are stealing videos. Now, I'm not just talking about myself. I've seen lots of videos of people that I follow and their accounts different. Just be careful, okay? Because if someone's stealing identity and they're just taking somebody's photograph and the message isn't actually coming from them. I'll give you an example. Say somebody takes a photo of Lady Gaga. She's one of my heroes. I love her. Or Pink, for example, Dolly Parton. I have so many, and then I've even got actors who I adore. But if you just take a photo of one of them that's off the top of my head, say, I went with Lady Gaga, so say, excuse me, Lady Gaga, and I just pressed a few buttons on AI and then created a song, but I'm not Lady Gaga. I didn't sing that. Not only did I not sing that, I did not work so hard to become who she is today. Whether it's Dolly Parton, Lady Gaga, Julia Roberts, I'm just throwing out a few of my idols. Robert De Niro, I got so many idols. I didn't do the hard work. And what's happening right now is people are just, whether it's their heroes or it's because they're famous, they're just putting those photos through AI, pressing a few buttons, creating songs and whatever it is, poems and monologues that they did not create. So I'm trying to say, in my opinion, it's not awful. I personally think you can create a lot out of it. It's the way people are using it. Dolly Parton is Dolly Parton because she worked hard. So is, Denzel Washington, for example, or Trevor Noah is another one of my heroes. Ricky Gervais, I got so many heroes. They are who they are because they worked hard to become who they are today. So, when you're watching videos and you're listening to messages, just make sure that you're listening to the right person, the actual person. So make sure that you're listening to that person who created that song. Because otherwise your energy is going to pay for someone else's video. See you guys soon.